Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Aurelia. I'm so excited to have you here. Today's video is going to be talking about how to build out a classic and sophisticated wardrobe. If you are new to my channel, the videos that I post are all about fashion and style for the woman over 50. If you enjoy that type of content, then please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I do post twice a week, so do those two things so that way you don't miss a thing. In the last few weeks, I have been thinking a lot about my own personal style. Throughout my entire life, I have always gravitated to very classic type of style. It's like old Hollywood style. Thinking about that, I'm all like, you know what? Let's talk about how we build a classic and timeless wardrobe. I think one of the building blocks to finding personal style is to build out a classic wardrobe, and then you start to bring in unique pieces around it, but you have to have some really solid basics in order to have a good robust wardrobe. So let's talk about it. A lot of people think that to build a classic wardrobe that you have to have like this expensive price point. And while in some instances that does hold true, it is not always the case. You don't have to spend a lot to have classic pieces. Now, I will say that when you do buy something that is luxury or more expensive, the quality is more than likely going to be better, or at least that's the expectation. And you can find beautiful classic pieces at a high-end store, but I don't want you to walk away from this video thinking that you have to spend a lot of money for classic pieces. You do not. You can find really great classic pieces at places like Zara and Ann Taylor. Banana Republic is another one of my favorite stores to find classic pieces. As long as you take care of them, you're going to get really good cost per wear regardless of the price point, and you know, they will last you for a long time, and you will have them and can wear them for years. When you are trying to build out a classic wardrobe, anything that you put into your wardrobe, it's good to follow one really basic rule, and that is what I call the rule of three. And what that means is, can I wear this article of clothing with three different other things or in three different ways? You don't want to have unitaskers. You definitely want to have multitaskers in your closet. You want to make sure that the items that you're putting in there are things that you can wear in many different ways, and then that means that they will be a good fit for your wardrobe. Another rule of thumb for building out a classy wardrobe is to buy clothing that comes in neutrals, including metallics. Metallics count as a neutral, so silver, gold, bronze. Anything that is in a neutral tone is a good fit for a classic wardrobe. Neutrals go with everything, even each other. And when you have neutrals in your wardrobe, you've got building blocks that you're setting up. You can work trendier pieces into your wardrobe. They will work because you've got a solid core of basics. I would say that as you are building out your classic wardrobe, go to Pinterest and start up an inspiration board. I have one, I call it my style inspiration. That's definitely a good way to learn what it is and find what basics you like and you are attracted to, and it will help you to get an idea of what your classic wardrobe is going to look like. Another rule of thumb to follow is to go after classic silhouettes and classic styles. What I mean by that is silhouettes that have been around for a long time, you know, back from the 50s and 60s when you take a look at them. So things like pencil skirts, sheath dresses, pointy-toed pumps, those are all very classic styles that will never go out of style. They are timeless. They work well with everything. They work well regardless of what decade you're in. You're never going to look dated when you wear that type of silhouette or that type of clothing item. Trench coats, another great example of a classic silhouette. Trench coats will never ever go out of style. They will always look good. They will always be in style. Definitely one to take a look at. If you have more of a romantic classic style, a fit and flare is a perfect dress for you because that silhouette has been around for ages as well, and it's not going anywhere. Picking prints. So prints are a little bit tricky when it comes to classic style because When people think about a classic wardrobe, it's really very streamlined, very minimalistic. I think that introducing prints is actually a really nice way to break things up a little bit in a classic wardrobe, like polka dots and stripes. I like florals personally. I think that florals can also be a classic print if done in the right ways. If you are going to do things like polka dots and stripes, so you want to make sure to keep it somewhat monochromatic, meaning you want to make sure to keep it to 2 colors, maybe 3 colors tops. Another great print to think about is like gingham. Gingham is beautiful for the spring. Plaid. Plaid is another print that is very classic, but it's more suited for the fall. Another thing for a classic wardrobe is to have classic jewelry. I'm also talking about things like pearls. A lot of people may think that pearls are matronly. Me personally, I love me a good, beautiful string of pearls or multiple strands of pearls. I always go back to Coco Chanel, who draped herself in pearls. I mean, I even think she said that you should drape yourself in pearls. When you're thinking about timeless jewelry pieces, think about that. Go back to the style icons of the past. Even if you are wearing the trendiest of items, you put a string of pearls on and it just like takes it to another level, in my opinion. And if pearls aren't your thing, I get it. But maybe some hoop earrings. You know, hoop earrings have been around for ages and they look great with everything. The Rebel pendant from Stella & Dot is another one of my favorites. It is very classic, but it's a modern piece, but still timeless and classic, and you can wear that with anything. All right, everybody, those are my tips for building a classic wardrobe. Let me know what some of your tips are in the comments down below. I would love to learn how you approach building a classic wardrobe. Also, let me know if I've helped you out as well in the comments down below. I love putting out content to help you live a stylish second half, because honestly, life is too short not to. So that is all that I have for you. Make sure that you give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And always, always, always remember to live a life filled with confidence, grace, and beauty. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.